Canadian Palace Tarot, and today I will be doing a energetic healing from the past week. Okay, the first part is I pull cards to give you a general idea of what we're going to be healing. The second part is an energetic healing with my trusty pendulum, if I can get it out. That would be nice. I trust the Aquamarine pendulum. Okay, and yeah, so on my collective, yes, I don't know if you see what I've written down. It's in my collective. So now I will mention the decks I used as I use them, and I will also mention when it's time for you to utilize your own intuition and not just rely on mine. Alright, and with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow human beings, my gorgeous collective, let's get into the cards that I pulled. So, in the Énergie, guérison deck, which is energetic healing, right, which is a French deck, as you heard, so what's written is in French. I will translate as I read. First I'll read the French, then I'll translate to English. It says, le calme, the calm. Okay. Je respire la lumière, I breathe in the light. Well, no. Je respire la lumière, I breathe the light. Je vis la lumière, I live light. No, I live the light. Et je fais grandir la lumière en moi. And I expand the light within myself. Je fais une chose à la fois. I do one thing at a time. Et me concentre sur le moment présent. And concentrate on the present moment. Je chasse mes doutes. I chase my doubts away, basically. I chase them away. I chase my doubts away. Toute peur se dissipe. Every fear dissipates. Et je retrouve la paix. And I find peace again. En mon être. In myself. That's number one. Number two is the card from Psychic Tarot for the Heart, and the card that fell or flew out was spread your wings. It flew out just like spread its wings. Right, so spread your wings. Keywords: expansion, freedom, confidence, decision. Energies of expansion are around you now, and because of this, you may be feeling restless and uncertain. Your mind and soul are ready to soar, but you may feel confined by certain relationships or certain aspects of them. Although they may be comfortable and feel safe, it's possible they don't quite fulfill your needs. Even the desire to be in a relationship can be restricting because it becomes your focus and you forget to live your life to the fullest. Yeah. Sometimes when you think you have all that you could ever want, you realize that you now want something else. Perhaps a relationship has grown a little too restricting, or it's not exciting enough, or maybe it no longer meets your needs as you've evolved and changed. What will it take to allow you to feel uncertain, unrestrained, and joyful? Listen to your heart. What do you really want? Remember to make any needed changes with love and compassion. With love and compassion. Yeah. While respecting yourself and all of that. Now, for the Psychic Tarot for the Heart, for what will help you heal it, is Foundation in the reverse. So this is the Four of Wands, I think, the equivalent of the Four of Wands. This card denotes that you have already or are currently working towards establishing a solid foundation in the material world. Establish good judgment and heeding lessons from the past concerning financial matters will assist you in it might be the Four of Pentacles. In any case, matters will assist you in laying a firm groundwork. By doing so, security will have a better chance of building in the future. The material power that's now around you can either be an advantage or a disadvantage depending on how you respond to it. Don't let your current position determine who you are. Remember to give back and prime the pump of prosperity, for true spiritual and material wealth is as much about giving as it is receiving. Seek proper investment advice and realize that you don't have to hold on to your possessions too tightly. Just be flexible and allow things to continue to flow. But seeing as this is in the reverse, I don't think it will. Maybe it hasn't flowed yet. Maybe because then what I felt was look at the bottom. So I did, and I found the third eye, which is your pineal gland. Okay. Yeah. Which is, I think, the sixth chakra. Okay. And third eye chakra, color is indigo, sound is om, om. Element is light, gland is pituitary gland, pineal gland. I think, I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. And the key word is I see. Yeah. So, this is the most often talked about of all the chakras, and clairvoyance, inner seeing, intuition, and higher levels of consciousness are all associated with this energy center. Found between your eyebrows and just above the bridge of your nose, it works closely with the throat and crown chakras, and will assist you with your psychic and intuitive inner guidance. To balance the third eye chakra, I recommend that you practice walking meditations, breathing work, yoga, tai chi, visualization, and color therapy. Don't just focus on this one chakra as part of your development, as it is important to remember that they should all be in balance in order to work in unison and harmony. Oh. Yeah. It's interesting that we have not only a solid foundation, right, as well as your third eye. So it generally represents that everything needs to be in unison in order for things to work out smoothly, like it said in the text. Then you have, for the psychic tarot for the heart, what am I talking about? No, the universe has your back. Okay, and the universe has your back, and in that it says, I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. Yeah. Now I will be doing the energetic healing from the past week with my trusty pendulum. So you can follow me as a meditation. You can follow it just by listening to my voice. And with that, let's get into this. So if you're going to follow me as a meditation, I suggest you put your feet on the ground. Wait, I'm going to take my slippers off. Yeah. Put your feet on the ground. Sit up straight. To maybe connect your feet planted on the ground and, connect to the ethers. And just breathe. Like, breathe in and out. And again, breathe in and out. So, as you can see, this week it's all about being able to center yourself, being able to take off and go towards your one dream, as well as making sure that your foundation is not so solid that you can't do anything other than have a solid foundation. Because, well, actually, as much as a solid foundation is needed, like a tree has its roots, right? A tree has its roots, which will actually give nutrients to the leaves. Okay? And what is found in the branches and in the leaves but birds. And what the birds do, they spread their wings and fly. So everything is needed. Every single part of everything is needed in order to be a well-oiled machine or well-oiled entity in this vast universe, right? So if you are connected both to your sacral chakra and to, well, I said sacral because we're talking about foundation, but if you are well balanced in your material possessions, in your thoughts, and in the way that you feel and what you attract and what you see, and if you can utilize your third eye to the best of your abilities, right? Right? So everything will work perfectly well. Yes. And that will allow you to be unapologetic, to be unapologetic about what you desire and trust that what you focus on will expand. And by it expanding, alright, you are definitely going to be able to see some return on your investments, if that makes any sense. Investments such as thoughts, investments such as money, investments such as effort, investments such as kindness to others, whatever, right? Investments is not just money. Okay? There are many types of investments that you can make. One of which is our time. Time is a resource we don't get back. Have you ever thought of that? We don't. We can get money. We can get more money. Money is not stuck. The one thing we cannot get more of is time. Other than if you can make the day seem longer by having fun. Or sometimes when you have fun, right, you kind of forget time going by. And it just seems like it's rushing away, right? Well, what I'm getting at basically is that, it's all fun and games when you know what you want and you're going for it, but you do it with calm and ease, and you remember that, it's already yours. You've wanted it, you've put it in your vortex, as the universe is currently knows that you want this, or you are desiring what it is that you're desiring. And so it is more, if you know specifically what you need to do in order to attract it into your reality and claim it as yours, there is a bigger chance that you will be able to obtain it. Now, a big part of that is, in my personal experience, would be your third eye. You're being able to connect with your higher self, with your superconscious, if you will, which is the seat of your soul. I know this is big, but I mean, or at least it's the higher consciousness that you have. And if you get to tap into your higher consciousness, you look at your life from a bird's eye view, and you won't be so stuck. But you'll be able to see that everything that has happened to you has happened to you for a reason. And in actuality, the soul does not see things bad or good. It only sees things as good. The whole point of the soul, of you as a soul, is to come down here, come down to the plane of earth, the earth plane, and to learn stuff, and to grow, and to expand. You know, and to go back, and to add more, to add to the collective consciousness. At least that is what I believe. You don't have to believe it. If you don't, click off, it's completely fine. But if you do, well then, hi friend. Right? And so all of this, in order for you to actually spread your wings and fly away like a little songbird. Yeah. And to also know that whatever you put your focus on will grow. So it might not happen today, it might not happen tomorrow, it might not happen in a week, it might happen in a couple of years, right? But if you continuously think about it and work towards it, it's definitely going to come to pass. Like, for example, I wanted to delve deeper into spirituality and into knowing myself better, and I'm doing that right now. I'm getting more acquainted with my intuition. I am understanding how it works, and believe me, I am going to share. But I can't right now. I'm not as well versed as if it wouldn't seem like I know what I'm talking about, basically, if I start spewing stuff at this point in time, right? So all this to say, patience, and the information will come. But all this, alright, is to get back to the fact that this week we're working on regaining calm and composure in regards to what it is we want to create. Yep. Calme. Always again. I breathe light. I live the light. I breathe the light. I live the light. Et je fais grandir la lumière en moi. And excuse me. And I expand the light within myself. Je fais une chose à la fois. I do one thing at a time. Et me concentre sur le moment présent. And concentrate on the present moment. Je chasse mes doutes. I chase my fears away. Toute peur se dissipe et je retrouve la paix. All fear dissipates and I find peace once more. within myself, and I find peace within myself, is exactly what it says. So all this to say that, if you believe it, it will happen. What you tell yourself becomes a reality. It's concrete. What's the word? Well, in French it'd be concrétise, which would mean it will become a reality. It becomes concrete. Not the material, but it manifests itself. And so, if you believe that you can be calm, you are going to create calm. It might not happen tomorrow, or the next day, or the day after that. But if you continuously believe and act towards you becoming calm, it is definitely going to come to pass. If that makes sense. Yep. Now, when you're calm, right, it's much more easy and feasible for you to also have the thoughts necessary, because you are tapping into your third eye, that's knowing necessary to fly away, know when to fly away, know where to fly away to, alright, in order to build a solid foundation. Because before you can build a solid foundation, you need to first find the right place to build that foundation, right? And once you become aware of that, you'll be able to become unapologetic of what you want, because you've created a base. You've created a base, and you have not only done that, but you have professed, right? You have voiced it outwards. You have created it in your reality, and it is now for you to take. So don't be unapologetic of what you're going to create, which to some people might seem a little far-fetched. To others, it might seem spot on. So don't worry about the ones that find that this is far-fetched. They will come around in due time. No worries, right? Just know what it is that you're walking towards, and walk towards it. And if people want to come and join, then awesome. But if not, well then, sorry, I'm busy, right? Yeah. So, yes. So all this starting with calm. Just be calm. And I mean, if you, the image I just got is you being a staff planted firmly in the ground, in the sea floor, right? Or wherever. But in any case, everything happens around that staff, that planted staff. Okay, everything happens around it, but the staff does not waver. The staff does not change its perception, does not change its stance, doesn't change anything. It's just there, right? And so everything happens around it. It is the anchor. It is the center point. It is the focal point. It is everything that everyone needs. Everyone needs a grounding staff. Not a grounding staff per se, but everyone needs some type of foundation. Something to hold them grounded, centered, at peace with what is going on around them. So that they don't allow all that stuff that is happening around them to affect them inside, because you're inside. Whatever you feel inward will manifest outward. So even if you are in a midst of a cyclone, right, or in torrential rain, I don't care what it is, but if you are calm within, you will manifest it outwardly as well. I I hope that makes sense. So, the really important bit from this, what I suggest you take away from this, is that the important point is not what is going on around you. It's what you are feeling inward and what you are manifesting by that. So at the beginning, anything from the start of anything is how you feel. Because you are the center of your universe. You are what everything conglomerates towards. I know it's a word, but I don't know if it's the correct word. Like, is attracted to. Just like the sun, everything revolves around the sun, right? In our solar system. Think of it that way. You are the sun of your universe. You are the focal point of where that everything revolves around. In your universe. You are not everyone else's center of their universe, except if you're someone's child, and that is when you're a child, like a really small child. That's when you become someone else's, universe for a little bit, until you grow up, right? At least that's the healthy way of doing it. So, like I said, stay calm and be able to have a foundation to attract whatever it is you want to you. Person to be able to intuitively know what it is you're going to go towards, figure it out, go towards it, and then be unapologetic about going towards it. Because if you start making excuses as to why you should have something or not, well then that's when the universe will start being like, should I give this person everything that they want? Because they don't seem quite clear on what it is that they actually want. So, should I do it? Should I not? I don't know. So, my gorgeous collective, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leave me a comment. I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous collective, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!